living in Jamaica does require you to have some money. This doesn't mean that you need to be rich. It just means that you need to be able to afford your lifestyle. So how do you earn whilst in Jamaica so that you are able to enjoy the lifestyle that you envisioned and want to curate for yourself and your family? Here are some of those ways for you.
Jam Fam family, the Jam Fam family, yeah. Jam Fam, come hang with me.
Hello, Wagwan. Big up yourself for the idea yard or idea abroad. Welcome back to another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be looking at moving to Jamaica. How do I earn, or how do you support your lifestyle living here? Now, there are several ways in which to answer this. There are several options that you could use to be able to realize this. And I'm going to go through 5 of those options with you. Now, the first one is where people already have established forms of investment in the country that they're moving from, and they're able to live off that, whatever that investment is that they've already set up. That investment could just be savings, and you might be able to live off that for a period of time whilst you find out what else you can do here in Jamaica. Now, the other option is to look at some typical skilled jobs, and job hunt when you get here. So that's my second, to job hunt. So Jamaica has need for teachers that are being advertised at different levels. They also have a need for nurses, to the point now that they are actually recruiting nurses from overseas. So that's something to consider. Whereas teachers, the advertisement are there. We have a lot of teachers graduating each year, and although we have lots of them migrating, those jobs are being filled and advertised, so you can consider those. One of the other thing is to consider going into banking if that's something that you currently do, or if you're a lawyer, or if you're a doctor and any of those things, then you could also be able to do those things when you are here. If you're a vet, that's something that you could still practice here in Jamaica. That will dictate the vet one. You'll have to think about your location when you're thinking about that quite considerably, because of course you'll have more take up in different areas if you're going to be looking at domesticated animals. If you're looking at just in general, then you can be mobile. That's also an option. So corporate jobs that you could look into doing. So it might be that you're going to investment. If you did investment banking, you could be a broker, so like a mortgage broker or an insurance broker and things like those, because those are jobs that are available here in Jamaica, and a lot of them pay quite considerably well.
The first one is CaribbeanJobs.com, and most recently I saw that they posted that they're now 15 years old. They have developed throughout the years, but I think this is one of the best websites that you can actually go to check for a job. There are a lot of Caribbean countries that list their jobs there, but for this purpose of this video, we're going to talk about Jamaica. No, I think it's one of the best websites to search for a job. Reason being, they make it so easy for you to apply for that job now by simply just clicking upload your resume, or you can save your resume to your profile. You can also have your resume be pooled. The second one is JamaicanMedium.com, and this one is really good because I've noticed that they post a lot of government jobs, and what is good about these postings is that government jobs tend to be posted with their salary, so you know just from the get-go what is expected. Is the career section in the newspapers. What is really popular, what I used to use a lot, is the Jamaican Gleaner. That is where a lot of these companies will put out the ads because of the readership on that particular day, how popular it is. And as I mentioned, Caribbean Jobs will typically be posting in that career section as well, so you should look out for it. You can also check their website, because whatever they post in their career section is then transferred to the career section online, so you can check that as well. So you can be one of the first persons to apply. You can use the Sunday Gleaner as well.
Now, the other options that we're going to be looking at is remote working. Now, a lot of people have come to Jamaica and their work is done remotely. So the companies they work with do remote working and allow them to do that. Some of those remote jobs, they only need to check in once a month in the country. So if you're in Canada or parts of America, that might be a quick flight for you to go and check in once a month or once every 3 months. Once a week might be a little bit more of a challenge, but there are places where you can check in once a month or once every 3 months, just to touch base and to go and do some training. Also, if you want to work with airlines and you have those experiences, there are some of them that have their location here, and you could go into that as well. If you are somebody who works in the hotelier industry, hospitality, then you could find jobs here in a similar sense as well.
My friend Andrew Kang, and he has been here in Jamaica 7 weeks now.
Yeah, just about.
Okay, and
what up?
welcome, man, welcome.
Relax.
And so basically, I want to have a convo with Andrew talking about your experience about working abroad, working remotely, and how that's been here in Jamaica. To start with, so everybody knows, and to build some context, what is it that you do that enables you to work remotely?
I work in finance. I mean, details further than that just kind of get boring, and I don't want you to lose any subscribers here. So I work in finance, and I can do everything electronically.
Yep.
So I'm able to kind of just be anywhere, and as long as I have a laptop and Wi-Fi connection, I can pretty much work from anywhere. So that's what's pretty much enabled me to have this opportunity to kind of, just go to places like Jamaica for, an extended period of time.
Okay. And speaking of like laptop and Wi-Fi, how has that experience been for you since you've been here?
What I do, I don't need like a super high speed connection. It's very low speed that I need. So it's been a very pleasant experience. Like everywhere that I've went, they've pretty much had Wi-Fi. The things, the problems that you do run into is Jamaica does have power outages. That's happened every now and then, but not frequently at all. And then usually the power turns on, pretty quickly. I can also work from my phone as well. So my phone is also connected to LTE, so I can still work from my phone while my laptop is down. I'm just a lot more efficient with my laptop, as opposed to working off my phone. There's alternatives.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I know you.
There's the other opportunity that I want to talk about for jobs. So I've talked about coming and using the skills you have. I've also talked about working remotely. And now I'm going to talk about working online. So there are lots of online opportunities. Some people do go online and they teach English as a second language. Some people go online and they do customer service work online. Some people are doing a range of different online projects that curating different things that they can do for themselves online.
Rapidly becoming a relic of a past time, because with the rise of remote work, professionals across the globe are embracing the flexibility and freedom that comes with it. People are saying goodbye to the monotonous 9-to-5 routine and hello to working from anywhere worldwide. Because all you need to make that happen is a laptop and reliable internet connection. So in this video, I will uncover 7 exceptional websites that are not commonly known for the most part, that not only offers the opportunity to work remotely, but will also pay you very generously for your skills, with earnings up to $250 per hour or upwards of $150,000 per year. So whether you're a professional or someone seeking an entry-level position, or someone who is right in between the professional and the entry-level job seeker, discover how to start earning from the comfort of your home or while traveling the world.
The other option that you could do is to set up a business. So you could use whatever skills that you have and coming in and set up a business. That business could be a not-for-profit organization if that's what you want to do, or it could be a business that is selling a service, or it could be a business that is selling a product. It's your decision as to how that business look and how you build it out. Bear in mind that you need to make sure that whatever it is, you can build it to scale it in the long run, and to make it in such a way that eventually, once you've gotten it grown up to how you want it and you've trained your staff, you can step away from it. So keep that in mind when you are doing your models.
I want to talk to people about building a business, and whether you have started, you have not started, or you are thinking about potentially building a business, this is for you. Just give you a little bit of a background of where I'm approaching this whole business of talking about building a business from scratch. Should have shared with you that I'm a multi-potentialite. I consider myself an edupreneur, and it's a real term, an entrepreneur in the education space. I'm very, very passionate about rural innovation and bringing services to people in rural spaces. In my dissertation, I went to University College of London, studied development, administration, and planning. And one of the things that I looked at is this thing called the bottom of the pyramid approach. And that's how you bring market or business to people that usually are unable to afford it. And you allow them to gain a sense of responsibility, a sense of dignity by finding different mechanisms of bringing the service to them at a price they can afford, and possibly supplementing it by a partner, a funder, whatever it is. So I come to you from that place of passion. I also consider myself a academic. So when I study, what I'm passionate about doing is applying that to practically solving issues in the world. And that is what entrepreneurship is about, solving issues in the world. The US Embassy has a program called the Aspiring Women Entrepreneurs Program. That one is for females only. You hear it in the name of it. And I want to let every Jamaican know, if you have started your business and you need a capital injection of $1 million, the Heart Trust MSME grant is available for people to apply for that $1 million. I do believe that there are too many issues in the world to go into business only to make profit.
There are also job opportunities that you can have in terms of contracts that are available that you can take on. So these contracts might be research contracts, they might be project management contracts, they might be other short-term contracts where you're working on whatever the initiative is for a period of time, and then you get to do that job for that time period. So these are lots of opportunities that you can think about. It's about researching and figuring out where these are, which is why networking is going to be a key feature and a key thing when you are here, because you want to have people who are going to be able to connect you with destiny helpers, and you want to also have people around you who are going to be able to effect influence in the sphere that you are in, and you want people who are going to be able to teach you and train you on different things, as well as people who are going to help you to bear the burdens that you are carrying, so who you can go and have a sit down and a chat and an open up conversation with. So you want to make sure that you have those people in your network when you come, so that you are able to figure out where these jobs are and how to access these different jobs and job opportunities. One of the reasons I would assume that you're moving to Jamaica is to not just have to live just to earn, but to earn so you can live. And earning so you can live in Jamaica is going to be just as important as wherever else that you are. Some of the costs that you have to afford there, you might not need to consider at all when you are here, but there are other costs that you also need to consider. A lot of the research that has been done in terms of cost of living definitely shows Jamaica as a place where the cost of living is a lot lower. And a lot of the expenditures that you will spend when you are here, it's going to be on utility, primarily electricity, and also on things like your grocery shopping and clothes shopping. Those can be expensive depending on where you go to buy and how you buy. So it is important that you figure out a way that you are going to earn in order to live when you get here. So that was 5 ways of earning that I've shared with you, how you can earn whilst you live your quality life here in Jamaica, because it is very important that we're able to fund the lifestyle that we're living. And hopefully this has given you some insight into the things that you need to consider for your move to Jamaica.
So my mom decided to surprise me with fried bunny. I have no clue what I'm eating it with, but I'm going to devour it.
It was a pleasure spending this time with you today. Bye for now, and we'll see you in the next one.